Are these the best playing cards in the world?
This is madness.
As you well know, last year I quit my job as a nuclear engineer, and this year I'm now releasing my own playing cards. How mad's that? Jack Rhodes average size deck. I'm nothing if not honest. Hence the lie detector hat on the back of the tuck case with the red metallic foil shining through the bulb. Is this not the stuff dreams are made of? If you saw me on Britain's Got Talent, my magic, yeah? Is it as good as Bruno's dancing?
It's better.
Cheers, mate. Oh, you've seen my lie detector hat videos. A magic trick with a lie detector. Alright, I've stuck a light bulb on a top hat. You know how much I love this thing, so it had to be on the box. In fact, it's playing a big part in the live show as well. You can't lie. Who are you here with, Ryan?
My wife and my parents.
Your wife and your parents?
Yep.
Which is your favourite?
Wife.
Say again?
Wife.
Right. There's actually loads of Easter eggs like that in this deck that'll reward you eagle-eyed legends. And lots of nods to things you'll see come up in my live show. In fact, the back design of the cards is full of this stuff. I'm getting ahead of myself here. We need to start at the start. These cards have been, no word of a lie, 6 months in the making. I really wanted to get these right, and with the help of legendary designer Reese Bright, I think we got there. Now, Reese has got an incredible eye for illustration. In fact, he worked on Piff the Magic Dragon's latest deck. Lovely. So I approached Reese with a rough idea of how I wanted the cards to look and what colour schemes I wanted, and we got to work. I mean, I say we, it was mainly him. First up was getting the tuck finalised, right? That's the case. And this took a little while. There were loads of different versions. I knew I wanted the JR logo in there. This is a bit of a family homage, if you will. And I also knew I wanted the lie detector hat on there somewhere. And this all led to the idea of having loads of different icons and props of all the different stuff I've done in the magic nonsense and using that to make up the back design. Then it was just a case of figuring out what I wanted the cards to be called, and there were lots of different versions of this. We had the classic part-time wizard, full-time moron. Then we had Jack Rhodes, part-time wizard, full-time moron. Then we had Jack Rhodes, part-time wizard, full-time moron, average size deck. Possibly a bit too wordy, that one, I'll give you that. Then there was JR, average size deck. Then there was Jack Rhodes' absolutely massive deck. Loads of different ones, but eventually we landed on Jack Rhodes' average size deck. Cellophane wrapped and then sealed with a nice red metallic. I mean, look at how nice that seal looks. The seal being an actual seal, by the way. That's a bit of a trademark of Reese's. He did the same on Piff's deck, a little different version of the seal. I think he's trying to start a thing, and I'm here for it. Now, the whole part-time wizard, full-time moron thing we saved for the Ace of Spades. And look at how crisp that looks. I had loads of different ideas for what this ace could look like, but there is something about the blue that does it for me. Fit. And all the cork cards have got this nice blue and yellow colour scheme throughout. In fact, a couple of the cork cards have got magic tricks built in them. I'll show you what I mean. Right, look at any card, but not this one, alright? Did you get one? Here we go. I'm now holding up your card. That's it. Sorry, I'm not holding up your card. She's holding up your card. Look. 4 of hearts. By far my favourite cards, though, are the 4 jacks. Each jack is a custom jack with my physic on, of course it is, and each jack is full of Easter eggs of stuff you've seen me do and you will see me do in my live show. I mean, look at this one. Got my lie detector hat on, red on one side, green on the other. Look how cool that, I mean, cool's a strong word, but look how cool that looks. This one's holding a Rubik's Cube, one side solved, one side mixed up. Meaning if you're a magician, you can do a bit of a matching Rubik's Cube colour scheme thing with the card. You know what I'm saying? There's also a double backer card. Magicians, you can thank me later for that one. And if you're not a magician and you're wondering if there's been a printing issue, don't worry, it's intentional. Last but not least, we've got the jokers. What else could it be but the scuba man? One with a cucumber, one without. If you know, you know. Printed by Expert Playing Card Company, you know you're getting quality. They look amazing, they handle like butter, and they smell like damp kitchen roll. They don't smell of anything. So if you're buying them for the smell, right, you're going to be disappointed. This isn't just a crap deck that you chuck in your drawer of rubbish and forget about it. This is a collector's item, right? I thought if I want people handling my average size deck, I want to make it worth it. Unbelievable quality, and yet very reasonably priced. Listen, right? Minimum order was 1,000 decks of cards. They cost that much to print. I have to sell 800 of these before I break even. Let me say that again. I've got to shift 800 decks of cards in order to not be in debt. This was an awful business decision. Doesn't make any sense financially. This was purely an egocentric driven need to have my own name on a deck of cards in a vain attempt to prove to me in a doubt that this was the right career move. I'm getting rid of this thing. Now these are on a limited run, right? One time print, once they're gone, they're gone. And it's the same for these uncut sheets. Now these are proper collector's item for you card aficionados out there. Each one's going to be signed. You've got all the faces on one side, all the backs on the other. This is how they come out of the factory before they get cut. There's 5 of these available, although I'm going to nick one, frame it and put it in the studio, so there's only 4 available now. So long story short, if you ask me, then the answer is yes to the question, are these the best playing cards in the world? But I suppose I am a bit biased in that. Grab hold of my average size deck in the link below. And again, thanks for all the support. This is sort of a dream come true, this, having your own deck of cards. Don't really get any better than that as a magician. And without you lovely lot, things like this would not happen. Absolutely buzzing. See you in the next vid.